Hi and welcome to another free.volous episode. Today I'm bringing you my Lisa Eldridge lipstick challenge with Velvet Midnight. It's one of those colours that I don't wear often enough because I always think I have to save it for special occasions because it's a bit too much or whatever. It's not, it's just another colour in your toolkit. And I have this vision in my mind of a really bold graphic liner, the same colour as the lips, because this is almost black but it's not black, and I really wanted to make it happen. Of course I have hooded lids, so I had to use that technique. I think Katie Jane Hughes made that technique famous, but it's not hers, in which when you do it, I'm looking straight at you and my wing liner looks perfectly fine, and then when I look down you will see the little stairs because of the folded hooded lids, but one does what one must do to get one by. Just a couple of things. The way I did this, as you can see, is not the most long-lasting method because I decided to use the lipstick all over my face, including my eyes, which is not technically eye safe, by the way. I did mix the lipstick with a little bit of Inglot Duraline to do the liner. Didn't do much. It still stayed creamy, so it stayed creamy and transferring, and then I decided to try to blot it down in a way with matching powder eyeshadow, which toned the transfer a little bit down, but it's still transferring. So this is not the most effective way to make it long wearing. I would go with an eyeliner. I don't happen to have anything that actually matches this color. Another way could be mixing the Duraline with the eyeshadow powder, which is what it is made for. Bad tutorial. Hey, here's the tip. Mix Duraline with a matching eyeshadow and you'll create an eyeliner that is quite sealed and waterproof in a way and set on your eyes instead of this transfery mess. This kind of colors, and especially the way I went about it, these kinds of colors may stain your skin, so just know that if your skin is extremely sensitive, some of these products are not eye safe, so look it up. And also if you are doing this and you're one of those people that when you wear something a little bit more deep or stronger, you have that problem in which you stay with stained skin for a long time, just try not doing this the day before a special event or something. And yeah, those are my disclaimers. Before I jump into the tutorial, let me just ask you to subscribe. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Leave me a like, comment down below what you want to see next from me and what are your go-to playful moments with products, and also spread the word and tell people that may like makeup that I exist and that I'm over 40 and that, you know, we're here. We can have channels. And also, as usual, thank you for spending your time on me. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye! Starting off by priming my lids. As I said, this can stain your eye, so I decided to create a little bit of a barrier, and I also decided to powder my lids. I then went in with the concoction of Duraline and lipstick. As I said, to no product's fault, this did not create a less transferable sort of liquid eyeliner. So I am then starting with what I know, which is to follow my lash line with a very light hand, not much product, not too thick of a line, and then extend it with a tiny flick. And this is where I would stop normally for my eye shape and for my technique and knowledge. But she did want to go bolder, my dear friends, so from now on it's me fiddling with the wing, looking straight ahead into the mirror and with my relaxed eye creating the line and extending the wing, and then cleaning up with my fingers because, you know, it's a creamy product, it comes out easily and there's nothing else on my face, and then reconnecting the dots and just adjusting and comparing both eyes, always trying to keep my eyes really relaxed when fiddling with the wing.
and this took me a while, of course. The idea with this liner is when you are looking straight ahead to trick the eye of the beholder, and then when you look downwards you will see the little bumps, but own it. So I then proceeded to stamp on some eyeshadow on top of the eyeliner, let's call it that, to prevent it from transferring as much, to set it in place a little bit more. And this color is from the At Forest Sight palette from Colourpop, and it's basically exactly the same shade. I will leave some other suggestions of similar shadows that I've come across, but for that you will have to go to my blogs, both in Portuguese and in English, so come up and visit me. All the links are, as usual, in the description box. I then proceeded to cleaning things up and tidying up, because people, we need to know when to stop. Exactly. Now for complexion, it was really simple. Foundation, a little bit of concealer and powder. I went for a higher coverage, a bit more matte of a finish, because I really wanted that kind of more edgy finish where the eyes and the lips were the focus and there was no glossy highlighted areas that could detract from it in a way. Before finishing the complexion, I decided to go in with my lipstick first, so then I could assess everything and decide which steps I wanted to do next for cheeks and highlight, no highlight, all that stuff. I took my time perfecting the lip line with a little brush, and then I proceeded to reapply the lipstick just to make sure I had a strong, bold stain, and then I blotted on the back of my hand, and then I proceeded to take the product from the back of my hand and gently stamp it on my cheeks. So basically I used it as a blusher also, and I started by applying it on my usual areas, but then I went up to the temple area a little bit, and I really liked this look. I could have gone bolder, but you know, I'm a bit of a chicken sometimes, so I stayed in my sort of comfort zone, but already expanding a little bit. I felt that everything was a bit too round on my face, so I decided to apply a tiny bit of contour powder. Again, I could have gone a bit more intense with it to create more lines, but I decided to stick to what I know. So I applied it underneath my cheekbones and a little bit around my jawline and on my second chin. Trick is all this time mixing a little bit of your concealer and your cream blush and going over the areas where you may have dislocated a bit of foundation, which happens a lot when you use cream products. And then back to the eyes, a little bit of inner rim lining on the top waterline and a few coats of mascara. Final touch was the brows, just filling them in, brushing them upwards, and then applying quite a bit of brow gel to try to make them stay bushy and looking kind of unruly, but they don't stay that way for too long. Anyway, this is the finished look. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!
Hi and welcome to another Free.volous episode. Today I'm bringing you my Lisa Eldridge lipstick challenge with a car passing by.